Zoe Nodia, she'll be taking the game today. Match is an important match here at the Greenpoint track. It is the Atlantic Derby, as we call it, the Greenpoint and Sea Point Derby between Hamilton's and SK Walmers. SK Walmers, the home side here, and Hamilton's, they've just come across the road, about 5 minutes walk away, and we're going to have a wonderful contest here this afternoon here at the Greenpoint track. If you just joined us here on Cape Town TV, we'd like to say thank you to all our cameramen, Fasih and Saeed and JP and Francois and everyone involved here this afternoon. Right, we are about to go get us underway here. Referee Zoe Nudia just waiting for the signal from the captains and the players, and we are going to get this game going as soon as possible. It's kick-off time now here. Ryan Solomons, the fly-off of SK Walmers, he'll be kicking us off. Kicks it in deep now here. Hamilton's, they carry it up there. Carried nicely in there by Gerard Ackerman. Forwards, give it up to Nicholas Rubik, the big prop there. He carries and spins out the tackle. Comes away now for the scrum of Christoph Smith. He's going to plan this box kick. Puts it up into there with a box kick. Christoph Smith. So Labib Kannemeyer just taking his eyes off the ball, and that's going to be the first knock-on of the game. Referee Zoe Nodia just signals that ball has been knocked on, so we're going to have a scrum. We're just going to shift the scrum as well to the bit of the middle. There is a bit of a patch there in the field. So they would like to say thank you again to our cameramen Saeed and Fasih for doing a great job here. Look at that beautiful pictures here from the Greenpoint track. It's full house here. Everyone from both sets of the community here in Greenpoint and Sea Point are here to support their sides. Right, we have the first scrum of the game now. Hamilton's are going to feed it in. It's number 9, Christoph Smith. Movement up front again there. On the far side, the tight head of Hamilton's, Martinez. He's going up against Ibrahim Davids here. And both props just falling down to ground. They're not supporting their body weight, so we're going to have a scrum reset. Our referee Zoe here just going on the far side as well. She's identified that problem seems to be on the far side. Right, Smith now, Christoph Smith, he feeds in. That's a solid scrum now. Not moving, both sides holding their weight nicely. Now Hamilton's, they put the shove on now. They got to play now. It's number 8 there. Rolof Sheikh gets it out to the number 13, Shah Jahan there. De Jong, he gets tackled nicely in midfield by his opposite number, Darren Alexander. We have the number 3 there, Martinez. It's on his knee. Now gets it out to the big boys. It gets a big tackle there in midfield. Looks like it's the number 12 there, Carl Kermis, who makes that hit. Again, another big strong carry from Gerard Ackerman. Now he gets it out to Bowoto. Daniel Bomoto, big, powerful carrier for Hamilton's. Now he gets it out to Darian Hock. Ariok, and he bounces off the tackle. Oh, and immediately player gets shrugged off the... Looks like it's JP Lewis, the number 11. Still Hamilton's come away with it now. It's Rulofse, and referee's going to come back for the penalty. Referee Zoe Nudia playing advantage. So Hamilton's, they will get the penalty. Just calling a timer there. Referee Zoe Nudia just going to go on to the far side. Here we have it now. Referee Zoe here signals penalty, and the fly off there, Darian Hock of Hamilton's. He decides he's going to kick for touch here. Darian Hock, can he make it safe? And that's a brilliant kick. Cleared nicely on the touchline there. The assistant referee there, Mr. Ori, he's been around here on the Cape Town scene for many, many years. So, yeah, we're going to have the first line-out feed here now. It's Mark Furhurst, the hooker. For Hamilton's, the live wire, explosive and powerful hooker, the number 2. Mark Furhurst. He's going to try and find his jumpers here. And I think the key man is going to be Mika Cowley, the number 5. He's the man who's been running the lineouts for Hamilton's. Just having a bit of a timeout there. Number 2 there, Ngo Belanga. He's just saying to Hamilton's, come, we need to speed play up now. Right, referee zoned here, puts his time on. Now we got to play here. Mark Fayers, the hooker, he's going to throw it. Goes to Bowoto. He takes it nicely, clean line out to the middle. Hamilton's body position is good now. They drive forward. Pump the legs hard. Fayers, he breaks off line. He gets it out to Gerard Ackerman. Carries hard, carries straight, but he gets tackled and the ball gets ripped away there by Ngo Belanga. And it's a kick downfield now. SK Walmers applying pressure now. Yazid Karim, the winger, he kicks it, and well, that's a good net gain there for SK Walmers. Ball goes straight out on the full. So there we go, referee Zono did a single. Ball goes out and the full. It's going to be a line out just on the 20, just outside the 22-meter line for SK Walmers. So great the pressure being applied there, that line out. Now we're going to have the first line for SK Walmer. Ngobolenga, he's going to be throwing the feed in here now. We saw Fairs find his jump is quite easy, and that ball got set really nicely and then just peeled away. Ngobolenga, can he find his jump? He throws to Hendricks. Amir Hendricks, the number 5, gets it out now. He gets it out to the number 11, JP Lewis. JP Lewis carries nicely. Ball's being cleared. Hendricks carries again. He offloads it to his prop, the Ibrahim Davids. Now Kanema gets the troops going. It's to the number 6 there, Duke Sasha. Duke Sasha carries hard. Referee has the advantage out for the high tackle. So if nothing comes away, they'll get the penalty. Kane Ngolenga, he carries hard. Gets it out now to his fellow forward. Kate, great body position. Good tackle they made. Now to Solomons, he goes to the cross kick. Where does this ball land? Oh, and that's taken, but has this been scored or not? Referee just going to have a word with the assistant now to see if it's a try or not. Wow, what a cross kick there. And has he gone over and scored the try? Referee says no try. It's a knock on. She's going to come back for the penalty for the high tackle. But man, oh man, Solomons with a cross kick. What a brilliant cross kick. And whoa, what a gather from JP Lewis. I'd love to see the replay on that if our cameraman could get that one. And while SK Walmers, they get the penalty and they're going to decide to go for polls here. They want to get some points on the board, bold scoreboard pressure, and I think it's the right decision. Game is still early. It's going to be a tight game here, so got to take your points on offer. So Ryan Solomons, grandson of Fahmi Solomons, he's going to take this 3 points now, penalty. It's bang in front of the middle, and Solomons, he makes no mistake, kicks it through, and SK Walmers, they take the lead in this contest here at the Greenpoint track, 3-0. If you just joined us, so we'd like to say thank you to our cameraman Fasih, as well as Saeed, and to everyone involved, JP and Francois as well. Thank you for joining us here at the Greenpoint track. It's a lovely, lovely afternoon here of rugby. Lots of festivities, lots of people. The fans are here, parents are here, girlfriends and wives. Everyone has come across the road here from Hamilton's, the neighbours. And well, as I mentioned earlier, it's a bit like a derby here. It's like the Atlantic Ocean derby, Greenpoint and Sea Point. And Darian Hawk, he gets us underway. And what is the referee call out there? Has it gone directly out? Yeah, referee Zawino Deer just saying it's a knock on from the line out. The assistant referee there, Mr. Ori, he just gives a signal to Zoe that the ball has been lost forward. So the winger there of Hamilton's, looks like it was JP Lewis, he knocked that ball on. And we're going to have another scrum now. We saw that first scrum, it was relatively equal, and then Hamilton's, they got that double shove going after the initial hit and the set. Now we have Kaname, Labib Kaname. He's going to feed the scrum now in. Kaname to feed the scrum. Holds up. Can he get it in? Gets it in. That's a better scrum here from SK Walmers. Eventually they pop out. It gets out now to Solomon. Solomon goes with a cross kick. Goes with that option. And this time it gets fumbled into touch there from Ethan Isaacs, the number 15 of Hamilton's. What does the referee decide? Yeah, it's just going to go back to the line out. Players were a bit slightly confused there, and eventually Zoe Nodia, the referee, says, well, we're going to go back for the line out, and it's Ethan Isaacs from Hamilton. He carried it last into touch. So it's going to be a line out feed here for SK Walmers again. Ngo Balenga, the man, the number 2. It's very physical, very powerful. Throws to the middle again. That's great line out ball. And this time it's skew. Line out not straight. So pressure. Hamilton's are going to get the scrum, and got to ask yourself, all these small moments, a skew line out, not getting the ball from a kickoff, it's all going to count in a small game, small margins in a big game like this. It's all going to add up. So far, scrums have been equal here. Hamilton's have got one shove, and then that last scrum we saw SK Walmers really fight hard back in that scrum.
Yeah, anything.
So Christoph Smith.
Yeah, auto be
Right, Christoph Smith now, he feeds the scrum. Christoph Smith now, both props goes up again. Kind of, referee just saying it's gone around, gone through the 90. But Hamilton's still going to have the feed at the scrum. Lots of movement, gone through the 90. It's a real contest there up front. The big boys really going hard at each other. Both sets of props. Not holding back. Right, Smith now. He's going to feed the scrum. Christoph Smith. Big shove comes in from SK Walmers, but Hamilton's hold it. Terry Nocky gets it out now to the number 8 there, Rushe Rolofse. He carries hard. Man with the scrum cap. Referee has his advantage out now. Zoe Nadia saying not rolling away SK Walmers. Now gets it out to the number 4 there, Robert Ice. He carries it now to Pomoto. Pomoto, he comes around the corner nicely. The flanker. Kane gets it out to Robert Ice. He only knows one way, and that's Tariq running that hard straight line. Smith gets it out to Mika Cowley. He gets tackled. Lovely chop tackle there from Ngobalenga, the number 2 hooker from SK Walmers. Gets it out to Rubek, who gives it out now to Hawk. Hawk looks for his inside. He got the supporter. Gets it out to Yazid Karim. Yazid Karim's going to go in for the first try. Great angle run from Yazid Karim. A short ball from Darian Hawk, the fly off to Yazid Karim, was extremely beautiful. Ran a great angle, cracked on the gas, and well, that's the first try of the game. Well done, Hamiltons, and well done to Yazid Karim, the winger, who goes in for the first try of this game. Wow, what a try there. Smith gets it out to Mika Cowley. He gets tackled with a short ball. What an angle run from Yazid Karim from Ngobalenga, the number 2 hooker from SK Walmers. Gets it out to Ruben. Gets it out now to Hawk. Hawk looks for his inside. He got the supporter through the contact, and Yazid Karim was the man on his shoulder. Now the kick to come. Can he kick it over? Unfortunately not, so they're not going to get the extra 2 there, so score going to remain 5-3. And we already got a contest on our hands here. This is going to go right down to the wire. As I predicted before this game, I mentioned off air to someone, I said this game is going to go right down to the last minute. Both teams,
He gets tackled.
both
Lovely
neighbours,
chop tackle
Hamilton's
there.
and SK Walmers, they are fighting here for bragging rights, it's territory
The
rights.
number 2 hooker from
Everyone wants
SK
to win here
Walmers.
today.
Gets it out to Rubik, who gives it
lots to
out
play
now
for
to
here.
Hawk. Hawk looks for.
There we just see
he's
one of the
inside,
SK
he got
Walmers players. He's
supporter.
going off with
Gets
an
it out
injury.
to
It looks like an
Yazid
arm injury,
Karim.
unfortunately.
Yazid Karim's
Looks
gonna
like he's
go.
just bumped his forearm or elbow. I'm not sure exactly. But it looks like, and well, that's a great gather there from Bowoto, the man, the flanker. And again, comes to Rubik. He's got a lot of skills, a lot of agility for a big man. Has a good passing game as well. Was involved heavily in that first try. Again, Bowoto carries again. He's one of their big ball carriers here for Hamilton's. So expect lots of carries from Bowoto. I think they're going to go again with a box kick. Christoph Smith kicks it high in the sky here. Who's on it? It's Ramiz Osman, the captain. Osman carries nicely. Clean take from him. Now it comes for Kennemeyer. Kennemeyer gets it out to his forwards. Goes to Amir Hendricks, the number 5. He carries hard again. Carries direct. Comes to Kennemeyer. He's going to go to the boot now as well. Who's chasing this now? Looks like it's Junaid Fredericks. Ball lands. But Yazid Karim cleans it up. Throws a no-look pass. And now, where does this land? Well, it lands luckily in JP Lewis's hands from Hamilton's. He does a really good clean-up job. Hamilton still have the ball here. They get it out to Mika Cowley, the big number 5. He carries again also hard. Christoph Smith has it at the base of the ruck. Now he gives it out to the big boys. Gives it out to forwards there, who just rumble it up. Now Christoph Smith looking for his fly off, Darian Hawk. And well, that's a good exit play there. Kicks it out. Just taking the safety route of making sure that he kicks the ball out. Because SK Walmers applying a lot of pressure at breakdown time, and also the defensive line, the line speed is coming up really quick from SK Walmers. So you have to say that is a good net gain here from SK Walmers now, just outside the 22. Opportunities are going to be important today. You got to take your opportunities. Ngolenga throws now to the lock there. Nazir Bam. Nazir Bam cleans it out now. Gets it out to the 8th man. Roland van der Heever. He gets tackled sharply there. Almost on his bootlaces. Kennemeyer gets it out to Amir Hendricks. Knocks off the first tackle. Now Kennemeyer goes to the middle. He can also dice it up with the forwards. And it's going to be a penalty. Zoe Nodia says holding on. So Kennemeyer, perhaps the wrong decision there, running straight into the forwards. And he was slightly isolated. And well, the first man on his feet there from the Hamiltons, it looks like it was the man who's receiving the treatment there now. He was all over that ball. Was on his feet. It was Rubik there, Nicholas Rubik. He was on his feet, had the rights to the ball, and he got an important turnover. So great work there from Nicholas Rubik. Just hope he'll be okay here. Receiving treatment from the doctor and the physio. I think he's just got a bit of a stinger around his neck area there, neck shoulder area. Yeah, there's the magic spray coming out. And yeah, he's going to continue. He's a tough boy. Nicholas Rubik, former Rondebosch Boys, high school first team player. He's a tough lad. He's going to soldier on. So now Darian Hawk, the fly off. He's going to try and kick this ball as far as possible. Get it over halfway. Has it gone out? Yes, it has. That's a great kick from Darian Hawk. Showing his Boerland. So he's got that Currie Cup First Division experience. And now we have a line out on halfway. Mark First, the hooker. He throws to Bowoto. And that's a big skew throw there. The fans here, the Greenpoint check shouting skew, skew, skew. And I think that was a very clear and obvious skew throw there. I think everyone saw that one. So we're going to have another scrum here.
Cup First Division experience.
Right, now we have a scrum now. You're on the
now we
halfway
have a
line, exactly.
line at the
Labib
halfway
Kanamea
mark
now, the man
first,
with the ball in the
okay.
hand. Game is
He
tight.
throws to
It's going to go down to the wire.
Bowoto.
Both sets of forwards are equally matched. Kanamea now feeds it in. SK Walmers holding their own up front. That's a good scrum. Front foot ball now gets it to Osman. Osman to Ryan Solomons. He finds a bit of space there in the middle. And it's Yazid Karim, the man who scored the try. He counters attacks now. Look at him go, Yazid Karim. He's a dangerous ball carrier. Gets it off now to Ethan Isaacs. Look at Ethan Isaacs go. Ethan Isaacs for Hamilton scanning all the way. No, he can't. He's brought down short now. JP Lewis, the number 11. He picks and goes. Christoph Smith. Plenty of numbers to the right. He gets out to Gerard Ackerman. Gerard Ackerman gets the offload to Pomoto. Pomoto, he carries on. Can he freeze his hands? No, he can't. Hamilton still have it now. Christoph Smith gets out to Mika Cowley. He gets double tackle there. Great defense from SK Walmers. And wow, referee has a strong blow of the whistle. So we know, dear referee blowing and just calling out, looks like number 6. Looks like Duke Sasha, number 6. Duke Sasha looks like he's going to get a yellow card there. In fact, it's the number 14, not Duke Sasha. Number 14 there is Shamil Fortuin. So Shamil Fortuin going to get a yellow card for slowing that ball at the breakdown. In fact, it's a high tackle she's mentioned. So it's a high tackle there from Shamil Fortuin. And while Hamilton's immediately, they call for the scrum. They'll obviously have the one-man advantage. But after 21 minutes, this game has come alive, and it all started from Yazid Karim, made the break through the middle, then got it off to Ethan Isaacs, who was well tackled there from Shamil Fortuin. Then the ball eventually came out, and well, Pomoto couldn't go over there. It was great defense from SK Walmers to hold him out. So here we go, scrum time now. Christoph Smith, he's going to feed the scrum. 21 minutes on the clock here. If you just joined us on Cape Town TV, I'm your commentator, Mubin Mohammed. We're at the Greenpoint track. It's the Sea Point Greenpoint Derby. And well, Zoe Nadia referee says falling, hinging, and there we go. Hamilton's go the quick tap, and they're over for the first try. Looks like that's the captain. No, in fact, it's the number 8. The number 8, he goes over for the first try there for Hamilton's, the man in the scrum cap. He goes over for that first try. Looks like it's Rushe Rolofse. Yes, it is. They call him Vortel, the number 8. He goes over for the first try.
TV. I'm your commentator, Mubin Mohammed.
Yeah, here we have the replay there.
It's the
number 8 there.
Greenpoint Derby.
He's known as Vortel, Rushe Rolofse.
And well, Zoe Nadia referee
It was a
says
quick tap from Christoph Smith.
falling, hinging, and
He
there we go.
identified the
Hamilton's
space,
got a
gave it
quick
to his
tap,
8th man,
and they're over
well,
the
he
first
only knew one
try.
way, that was over the try
Looks
line.
like
So great try there for Rushe Rolofse as a man known as Vortel. And the conversion now going to come from Yazid Karim, the man. Dangerous runner with ball. And Yazid Karim, one of the game breakers for Hamilton's. What is he do with his kick? And well, that's over. That is over. So Hamilton's score now goes to 12-3. 12-3 here at the Greenpoint track. They've started really well here so far. And well, SK Walmers, they're going to have to find their way quickly back in this contest. It's a very good contest here, but it seems like just Hamilton's pulling away slowly here, taking the lead. And remember, SK Walmers playing with 14 men. Yellow card was given to Shamil Fortuin. Now, kick reset. Has this gone 10? No, unfortunately, it hasn't. So, that is what you call a coach killer. Ball not going 10 meters. Coach Sentle Lohoko, you will be absolutely upset with that one. Kicker there, Ryan Solomon's not kicking 10. It's just basics of rugby. Got to kick, make sure your ball goes to the 10 meter. Give your forwards a bit of a chance to win the ball back. Yeah, there we go. Referee Zoe Nodia just telling the players she's not happy with the movement up front. She wants to see stability there. And there we have the beautiful camera views there. Well, like again to say thank you to our cameramen Saeed and Fasih here from Cape Town TV. Look at those beautiful photos. Look at that picturesque view. Lovely photo, video, coverage, whatever you want to call it. There we go, scrum feed now for Hamiltons. That's the man at the back, the try scorer. Hamiltons are in control of it. They rumble forward here. Ball is at the back now. Where does it go? And it's going to be a penalty for offside. Hamilton starting to dominate here now at the Greenpoint track. That was a really outstanding scrum there. All the high fives there. Martinez and Rubik and Fayez, the front rowers, they are absolutely delighted with that one. That was a powerful scrum and well-deserved penalty there on halfway. Right, the fly of Darian Hock. He kicks for touch now. Puts his team into the 22. That's a great touch finder there now. Spoory side now in the 22 in the green zone. Now Hamiltons, they got to make this one-man advantage count again. Remember, SK Walmers are playing with 14 men. As the fans here at SK Walmers are saying that they need to settle here because Hamiltons are firmly in control of this game so far. Ball gets thrown all the way to the back there. Gets to the captain, Edward Janssen. Ball gets knocked on, but referee says gone backwards. So it's play on. This time gets carried by Edward Janssen, the captain. Carries hard. Carries now to Robert Ace, the lock. Christoph Smith gets quick ball now to Gerard Ackerman. Ackerman, Darian Knock with a flat pass. Hasn't gone forward. No, it hasn't. Play on. JP Lewis takes it nicely. Wasn't an easy catch, but he made it count. Now gets it out to the forwards. Edward Janssen again, the captain. Runs hard, runs straight. Another one coming around the corner. It's Mika Cowley, the big lock, 2-meter lock. He gets it out to Gerard Ackerman. Lots of direct running here, straight line running. Now gets to Rubik, the number 1, lucid prop. He gets tackled to ground. He still holds the ball up though. Ball gets loose. Yazid Karim spins away with it. Hamilton still have it. Now they get it to Bowoto. He runs with his own man. Rubik there, but referee hasn't seen that. But she says play on. So Mark First, the hooker, still has it. Shouts of holding on and a turnover there. First man on his feet. Looks like it's Amir Hendricks who's won that ball. Now, Ramesh Osman, he kicks it out. And just unfortunately kicks it out on the full. So, yeah, in fact, it looked like it was either, it was Nazir Bam, in fact, not Amir Hendricks. Amir Hendricks is his partner. Nazir Bam was the number 4. He was on his feet, won that ball. And it was great work from him. Unfortunately, Ramesh Osman, the captain of SK Walmers, kicked the ball out on the full, or kicked it directly into touch. So Hamiltons are still going to have the ball here just outside the 22. They're going to have a line out. Dit is een mooi one. Ek sien dit like it. Right, Mark Furhurst, the hooker. Lineouts have gone well so far for him. Now they go all the way to the back, Johnson. And this time it's skew line out there from Fierce. And I was just praising them for their line out work and also for their good scrums. Set pieces have gone really well for them. And they, unfortunately, that's what you call the commentator's curse there, unfortunately. Just throwing it skew in the line out. Here we have the replay even. Mark First. They called the 4-man line out there and then he threw it at the back and unfortunately outside shoulder there. So that's great. Great camera work there from our camera people. And SK Walmers now, they're going to have opportunity. They need to make it count here, SK Walmers. They are the home side. They need to come alive here. Score 12-3. Yeah, we have a bit of a movement up front there. No stability. Referee Zoe Nadir not happy with the movement. It's been a really good contest here from both sets of forwards. SK Walmers bringing their A game to the front of manning up really nicely so far, SK Walmers. Just the last scrum, you saw Hamilton's get that double shove going. Right, Labib Kaname, he feeds it in now. Ball comes out quickly, that's good ball now. Gets it out to the back line of SK Walmers. Looks like it's the number 13, Darren Alexander. Solomons goes to the boot, Ryan Solomons. Who's chasing it? Oh, and it looks like it's the number 21 there. A reserve player, Mustafa Williams, he took that one, unfortunately, just knocked it on. He did all the hard work, chased it really well. And as he caught it, he just dropped the ball. Unfortunately for Mustafa Williams, just couldn't hang on to that one. But again, Ryan Solomons with a boot. It's been effective on that far side. He really has a beautiful boot, Ryan Solomon. Just couldn't hold on to that one. Yeah, we just see some treatment there. The hooker, Ngobolenga, is getting treatment there from the physio, Chulecha. Chulecha still here. She's also the Marty's netball physio and also SK Walmers physio. Just treating Ngobolenga there. There we go. It's a... Sounds good. Right, so Hamilton's are going to have a scrum now from that knock on. Mustafa Williams, the winger, couldn't hang on to that one. It was a great leap. Got the kicking and the positioning correct, just couldn't hold on to the ball. There we have it on the far side. The crowd is all here. Everyone is at the Greenpoint track. As I said, local derby here. Atlantic Ocean derby. We're going to call it the Greenpoint Seapoint derby. Hamilton's the neighbors. Across the road, 5 minutes away. Taking on SK Walmers here at the Greenpoint track. Okay, and Hamilton's, they feed it in. Christoph Smith. Scrum going forward now. Wheeling slightly to the right. There we go. Wheeling over. Referee not happy, so we're going to have a scrum reset. Right, scrum feed now here. Christoph Smith gets it going. Hamilton's charge for this time. Referee has advantage on Zoe Nadir. So gets out to Darian Hock now. Gives out to Shah Jahan de Jong, who unfortunately just overruns that one. Loses the ball. They're going to come back all the way for the penalty. And while Hamilton's, they are starting to assert their dominance here at scrum time. There we go. Nicholas Rubek just giving the high fives to his fellow tight five forwards. They are starting to dominate SK Walmers here now up front. See plenty of chirping from the fans there. So a lot of vocal people here at the Greenpoint track. Very passionate, very committed rugby supporters here at the Greenpoint track there. So yeah, kicked it into touch there from Darian Hock, and now we're going to have the line out. 33 minutes gone in this contest now here at the Greenpoint track. If you just joined us, it's 12-3 here on Cape Town TV. Hamilton's in the lead, 12-3 here at the Greenpoint track. Throws to Cowley. Cowley knocks it back. Seems like Hendricks just tackled the player without the ball there. Yeah. Amir Hendricks there, the lock, just tackling player without the ball. Early tackle there, unfortunately. So discipline, unfortunately, Darren Hock, he kicks it now again into the 22. Hamiltons have put themselves really in a good position here. White mark first now. He goes all the way to the back. It goes to the captain, Edwin Janssen. They go around with a more peel away here, and that's the number 8, the try scorer there. Rulofse, he carries hard. Man with a scrum cap. Smith there has it at the base of the ruck. Now Rubik. He's going to pick and go here now. Nicholas Rubik, and he gets tackled backwards. It's physical and hard out there, tackled by Amir Hendricks. Now he gets it out to Bowoto. And he goes straight into his own man there, to Robert Ace. Referee hasn't blown obstruction. Now Gerard Ackerman runs at an angle, goes hard, goes straight. Change direction now from Smith to Darian Hawk. He shows and goes. Can he go all the way here, Darian Hawk? Yes, he can. That's going to be a try. Darian Hawk goes in for the 3rd try for Hamiltons. What a brilliant try there from Darian Hawk, and it's one-way traffic here. Hamiltons having their way here. What a try. Unfortunately, SK Walmers have no say in this game. Change of direction there. And then Darian Hawk spotted the space, beat 4 defenders, and he went over for the try in the corner there. So, great try there for Darian Hawk. Former Boland Cavaliers fly off. Man of great experience. He's been around the block. Also played some rugby for UCT in the Varsity Cup Ike. So he has been around here in the Western Cape. Very experienced fly off. And well, a very handy fly off. I have to say that for Hamiltons. Score is now 17-3 with a conversion to come. Yazid Karim on that far side. With that left foot, can he kick us over? Yazid Karim. And just unfortunately misses it. So score going to remain 17-3. SK Walmers just need 2 tries. And then they're back in this game. The game is not done by all means. Here we have the replay again. Came from Gerard Ackerman. He ran a hard straight line. And then Christoph Smith, he changed direction, went to the right. Darian Hawk beat a couple of defenders there and went over in the corner for a try. So well done to Hamiltons, well done to Darian Hawk. Score 17-3. SK almost not out this game still. 2 tries, it's all they need. And then they will tie it up here at 17-all. Ball goes to Darian Hawk now, the man who scored the try. He kicks it out on halfway. Captain Ramesh Osman takes it clean. He goes fast now. SK almost won a play here. Goes to Roland van der Heer for the 8th man. He carries hard. Gets tackled by First, the hooker. Mark First. Canterbury needs quick ball. Gets it out now to the loose head prop, the Ibrahim Davids. Davids gets the pass going. Canterbury calling his forwards. Gets it out to Ngobalenga, the hooker. Slightly high there. But he gets tackled to ground. Now gets to Solomons, who goes to the boot, goes to the up and under. Ball is in the air. Where does this land? It's Yazid Karim. Safe as a house, Yazid Karim. Can't kick to that man. He'll catch it all day long. Momoto gets it out to First. Good hands shown there by the forwards. Christoph Smith just telling his forwards, I need some protection at the breakdown. Christoph Smith now goes with a box kick. Up and under, box kick, gets knocked backwards. Hendricks comes away with it. Now he gets it out to the number 6, Duke Sasher. Kanamaya again gets it. Solomons gets it out now to Ramesh Osman. He throws a long pass. Gets it out to the winger now. Shamil Fortin. In fact, it's Mustafa Williams. Mustafa Williams! Mustafa Williams! He goes over for the first try. Mustafa Williams, what a try! The man has just come on. Mustafa Williams, number 21. What a try. Cracks on the gas. He says, see you later. What a try. Wow. What a try. I've just been corrected. It's actually Muiz Daman. They've made a mistake on the team sheet. Muiz Daman there. Sorry about that. Great try there from Muiz Daman. Uitstekende drie daar.
I give a wrong name, Shisham. That's it. Yes, Daman's 23 and he's 21. Yeah, that's so correct.
Look at that replay there. Muiz Daman cracked on the gate, and look at that, he went over for the try. We do apologize for the name problems there with the numbers. Man, it's Muiz Daman who scored that try. What a try there. Now Solomon's with the conversion. Can he make it count? Can he make it count? Yes, he can. So, SK Walmers are back in this contest. They get a converted try. Score now 17-10. There we have Muiz Daman, the man who scored that try on the far side. Fans on the far side went absolutely ballistic for that try. What a try there from Muiz Daman. Uitstekende drie, soos ze sê in Afrikaans. Briljant, briljant. We got the last moment here of the first half. We're on 40 minutes here exactly. In fact, yeah, 40 minutes to go. It's going to be half time. This will probably be the last play. It's Hendricks now. Hendricks gathers that one. Great take there from Amir Hendricks, the number 5. He's been solid all afternoon. What does SK Walmers do here? Do they kick the ball out or do they want to play? No, they want to play here. Ball getting carried up by the forwards. Labib Kannemeyer, he takes out for that ball. Now he goes to the box kick. Kannemeyer, where does this ball land? Do Yazid Karim? He's as safe as house player. He's not going to drop many. That's well taken again. And now gets out to Christoph Smith. Number 8 there, Roland van der Heever, shot out quickly out of line there. Now Christoph Smith, he gets it out to Martinez. Martinez gets tackled. Immediately goes straight to the ground. Smith again to Momoto. Oh, and a bit of offside, slightly high there. Referee saying slightly high. High tackle there from the SK Walmers. Looks like it's Duke Sasha, so they're going to get a penalty. And, well, is this halftime or not? Still, they're going to have the last play, I think. Yeah, we into the injury time now, so 40 minutes have come out the clock, and this will be the last play of the first half. So referee Zoe Nadia having a good game so far here. Contest is evenly poised, 17-10. Mark first now, he throws way skewed at, and well, you could hear it from the crowd there. That was very skew outside shoulder, and they're going to have a scrum here, SK Walmers. Oh, I think our timings must be out here because referee Zonio Deer still allowing play to go on. Yeah, so we have Labib Kannemeyer now. He's going to feed the scrum. Kannemeyer now. SK Walmers 17-10. They scored that lovely try from Muiz Daman. Can they score here before halftime? They are back in this game now, certainly. SK Walmers now. This game goes out to Labib Kannemeyer, gets out to Osman, and captain unfortunately knocks it on there, Osman. And seems like there's an injury in the background now. Yeah, it just looked like it's a serious injury in the background. Unfortunately, we didn't see that one on the replay there. Yeah, just Hamilton's medics calling for the physio. In fact, not the physio, the doctor to come on with a stretcher. Looks like this is a serious injury. Just looks like it's his neck area. And well, he's He's getting the best medical treatment. We just hope that he's okay. There we have all the medics and the medics coming on now, the ERTs. And this is unfortunately not a sight we want to see on a rugby field, but it is part and parcel of the game. Injuries are part and parcel of the game, unfortunately. So, yeah, we just hope that he's okay. Just trying to look which player it is exactly who's got injured there. Referee just having having a word with both players there, both captains, Edward Janssen and Ramiz Osman. There you can see in the background, she's having a word with both captains. There we also have the deputy president, or the vice president of Western Province Rugby, Munib Levy. He's the president also of the SK Walmers. He's coming on just to check if the player is okay. And, well, we wish that player a speedy recovery. The stretcher board has been brought out on the field. Then we also have one of the coaches, Jody Birch, just checking on the player if he's okay.
Yes, ayaw match. Ayaw. Ikaw ayaw pa, brother. Wow.
Yeah, we do apologize for the long break here. Unfortunately, there is an injury, a serious injury out there, and medical treatment is being given. Just making sure everyone is fine there. Good to see President of SK Walmers, Munib Levy, on the field, also checking up things. All the coaches are there as well. And we say thank you to all the medical staff and everyone in the field involved there. It looks like it's Ethan Isaacs, the fullback of Hamilton's, who's unfortunately got injured there. There we see him being stretched off. Ethan Isaacs is in good hands with the medical team of Hamilton's. Everyone on the field there to check that he's okay. And, well, we hope and pray that he'll have a speedy recovery. And he'll probably head off to hospital, get a couple of scans. And now we're back to the action. Great work, great refereeing from Zoe Nodia. She saw that, she blew it immediately. So, yeah, we say thank you to everyone involved there with the player. Oh, that's a big scrum here from Hamilton's. They have the advantage now. Terrianock goes with a switch to Carl Lamb. The new man on the field, Carl Lamb, number 22. He carries nice. Ball gets thrown forward to no one. And referee Zoe Nudia says no advantage. Coming back for the penalty for the scrum. What do Hamiltons do here now? Do they go for poles here? Or do they set up the line out and go for the driving ball? They're going to go for poles here. They are going to try and take their points and just extend that lead. Bold scoreboard pressure. Score 17-10 here. This will be the last play of the half. I'm pretty sure of this time around. And it's going to be Yazid Karim, the winger, the number 14. He'll be kicking and he'll take the shot for the penalty at poles. Yazid Karim, what does he do with his kick? And it's over. Kicks it through. So that is the end of the first half here at the Greenpoint track. Hamiltons, they in the lead. 20 points to 10 here at the Greenpoint track. From myself, Mubin Mohammed, we're going to take a short 5-minute halftime break. And on the sideline, we'll have JP Nodia with Francois as well as his guest. We'd like to say thank you for joining us so far, and over to JP.
Right, folks, welcome back. It's, of course, a live game here. Of course, SK Walmers are up against Hamilton's. With me back, Francois Bontes. Francois, what a game, as expected.
Absolutely, that's what the derby is about.
Yeah.
It's small margins, and what's happening, SK are standing up physically and forcing Hamilton into mistakes. But it's going to be right down to the final whistles. It's going to be a very and that's what we expect. That's what we want about derbies, and that's what we're getting.
I mean, it's exactly as you said, and I just can't find the distinction between these two teams other than on paper.
Yeah, you see, Hammies are trying to take them on physically, and SK are standing up to them in the tackles. Hammies, I think, should play more to the midfield, run on their backs, and then play it from there. But let's see if the coaches change their tactics at half time.
I was watching SK's typical running rugby. We saw that cross kick in the beginning there, and I think it was the wing or the fullback pulling the ball out of the air in the air. We don't see that too often.
Absolutely, unfortunately knocked on, but they're opportunistic. You can't play loose. You can't let the ball line around. They love playing like that. They used to play, we called it chaos rugby before. They got more structure to it now, but they're still very dangerous on the counter.
Folks, we just have to say, of course, thanks to the likes of CTC Sports that are out there there, who are, of course, our manufacturer and supporter, also on Cape Rugby TV, for supporting these live streams that we've got, where it is with the courtesy of local sponsors like that, and together with the Hamilton sponsors such as the supporters at Hamilton's, we're able to bring you these live streams and put it live on TV. Bonti, as we speak right now, of course, quite a few other games as well in action, and it's halftime in those games as well.
Well, I suppose 80% of the games will be like today, because our leagues are so close. I mean, if you look at the 1A league at the moment, the difference is 6 points within the top 7 sides. So it just shows you every Saturday you can't be complacent. You have to be at your best, otherwise you're going to lose.
For the moms and dads and the parents and the families and everybody that's watching the rugby right now, they're watching live club rugby. There's something inspirational about watching rugby and saying, I want to be a participant. I want to play part of that same sport.
Absolutely, that's what clubs are about. Clubs are about bringing communities together.
We're just going to, folks, please go ahead, please go ahead. We're absolutely a bystander here, and we're grateful to just have the opportunity to be here. Fonso, this is of course live rugby, so anything can happen on the day.
Absolutely, as we just saw now, but that guy's injured, and again, they're taking him off to hospital. We wish him all the best. But as I said, it's for communities, it's for families. Come out. We want to get the children involved with rugby. They come to days like today and they see what's happening. Each club is getting their junior member sections going, and that's what we want to do. We want to grow the game, and on to spectacular like today, it will be lovely for the growth.
And just talking about what we just saw right now, we saw professional activity in play, support from the crowd for the injured player. All the games, of course, everything's organized, everything's structured, everything's taken care of on all levels.
Absolutely, that's what our job is, to make sure that there are standards and protocols observed on every match day. The clubs have to adhere to box smart, and we're here for the safety of the players. And we just noticed today, absolutely well handled by the medical staff, and we, as I said, we just wish him well.
We're now minutes away, for at least seconds away from for the second half to get going here. Of course, SK Walmers in Greenpoint up against Hamilton's. They're neighbours just away. Francois, quickly before we go to the start of the second half, what are we expecting?
We're going to expect nothing less than what we saw in the first half. I mean, this is the fight for survival now. In the next 40 minutes, the team that makes the least mistakes on the day and use the opportunities. And it's going to be another great half.
All right, folks, well, with that, we'll hand you back to Mubin and the team back behind the camera. We're 100% sure that it's going to be a very thrilling, exciting game. Of course, if we look at that scoreboard there now, Hamilton's leading 20 points to 10 after the first half. Yeah, SK Walmers Hamilton's. You're watching Cape Town TV here on Cape Town TV. We'll be back. But back to the commentary team.
And welcome back here to the Greenpoint track here in Cape Town on this wonderful afternoon. We're here, it's the Sea Point Greenpoint derby. It's the two neighbours, Hamilton's, their away side. 5 minutes away, just over the cross of the road. They are taking on the home side. SK Walmers. Score now is still 20-10. The visitors, Hamilton's, they have been dominant in this first half. They're in the lead. So SK Walmers are going to have to come back. There we have referee Zoe Nodia. She's going to kick us off underway in the second half. Darian Hawk kicks us underway. The fly off of Hamilton's gets taken in now by the number 11. Number 11 is Zunaid Fredericks. He still cracks on the gas. Zunaid Fredericks, now he needs support. Zunaid Fredericks, where's the support? Kaname gets it out now. He gets out to Solomon. Solomon's to Osman. Osman has the ball. The captain puts on the step, but he gets tackled by Edward Janssen and Rousseau Rolosa. Now they change direction. They get it out to, looks like the number 7, Koid Solomons. Solomons carries nicely. Now Kaname calling the troops. Gets it out to the big boys. Looks like it's Matthew Koenraad. He carries nicely. Solomons again, puts on the cap. Look at that angle, Randy from Osman. Immediately, they come back and Muiz Daman couldn't hold on to that one. That would have been a magnificent try. Now it's Ethan Isaacs, the fullback. We thought he was the player got injured, but it's actually not him. We're going to try and get a confirmation of actually who got injured there. But Ethan Isaac's still on the field. That's nicely carried. So SK Walmers starting this game on a house of fire. Hamilton's are going to have to be careful here. Christoph Smith kicks it in the air. Osman gets it out to Ethan Isaacs. Oh, and the bounces eludes him. Now Osman has it, and well, he gets tackled backwards by Gerard Ackerman. Bit of an off-the-ball tackle there, but our referee Zoe Nadias is knock on. So SK Walmers, they are going to have the scrum feed. There we have the replay. Ethan Isaacs, the man. In fact, here we go. Lapip Kanama, he had it there. Gave it out to the big boy there. Matthew Koenraad carried hard, carried strong. Kanama got the quick ball. Then the inside ball come from Solomons to Osman. Look at that break. Osman, the captain, threw a pass and just bounced in front of Muiz Dam. And unfortunately couldn't gather that one. Had he caught that, could have been a certain try there. But unfortunately, these games are small margins, and it all comes down to opportunities. You got to take your opportunities. Now we have Labib Kanamaya. He's going to feed in scrum. Kanamaya gets it out going. That's a good scrum from SK Walmers. Solomons again. He gets it out now to the number 13. With a switch ball, Darren Alexander. Alexander throws switch ball. Now Gerard Ackerman comes away with it, the number 12. And well, it's another injury there. Oh, looks like it's another injury to the head. There we have the physio, Julay Gassel here coming on for SK Walmers. She runs on immediately just to put some ice, give him some attention. Just hope he's okay there. Yeah, looks like the captain, Ramiz Osman, took a bit of a bump to the head. And welcome back to the Greenpoint track. We just had a bit of an injury there. The captain, Ramiz Osman, tackle. So, second yellow card for SK Walmers, unfortunately. And looks like he's going to have to leave the field as well. Got a bit of a concussion. It'll be interesting to see if he comes back. He'll have to pass a HRA. So yeah, immediately Hamilton's, they kick it into touch now. 2010. SK Walmers again. 14 men here. It's not going to be easy playing with 14 men for 10 minutes. Just waiting on the ball to come on the field there. Right, this reserve hooker, Carl Jackson. He's on the field with the man with the tape around his head. Carl Jackson throws his first line out, goes all the way to the back, but it's a knock on there from SK Walmers. So, JP Lewis, he still has it, the number 11. Look at him go. Bumps off 2 tackles, still going. Good ball presentation. Comes out now to the number 8. Vorto, Rushev Rollese, carries hard, carries direct. Now, Christoph Smith goes on his own, but he gets tackled by his opposite number, Labib Kanamaya. Eventually gets brought down to other forwards, Pomoto. He picks and goes. Pomoto. Now they're just keeping it now close ties. Nicholas Rubik, the number 1, he carries the ground. Gets it out to Robert Ice, the number 4. Ice gets double tackled. Oh, that's good defense. And goes for the ball. Referee says penalty. Penalty for offside. And you got to come around. Now it's a quick tap, and it's a forward pass. So SK Walmers are going to get the scrum feed on that forward pass. Action-packed second half here. Game starting on a high note. As I mentioned in that first half, this game is going to go down to the wire. Scores 20-10. SK Walmers, they just need one try to come back in this game. Show you. Okay, we. Labib Kanamaya now, scrum off, feeds it in. Kanamaya gets it out to, looks like the number 20, the new man in the field. Looks like it's Eli Peters. Now Kanamaya gets it, there's advantage play there. Now the kick over the top is Muiz Daman. Muiz Daman, where's the sports up? Muiz Daman gets it out to number 7, Kaid Solomons. Kaid Solomons breaks away now. Where is the support? Roland van der Heever. Plenty of numbers to the right. Ball goes loose. Ball gets hacked now through. Darian Hawk chases it. It's a foot race now between Hawk and the number 14 there of SK Shamil for Terry. Dots down. Oh, it's action-packed here. Up and down rugby. All started from Kanamaya. Look at it. Threw the ball over the top, and then Muiz Daman with a chip kick over. Ball held up nicely in his hands, and then got the ball over to Kaid Solomons, the number 7. Eventually got tackled to ground, and then ball was unfortunately just gone to the hands. Now it's play on. We're back to the action. Hamilton's under the pump here now. It's the 8th man, Rushev Rollese. Gets out to Gerard Ackerman, the number 12, Ackerman. Gets it out to Ethan Isaacs. Oh, he takes his eyes off the ball, loses it forward, and unfortunately, oh, it's just dropped one there. That was another try for Hamilton's. So it's end-to-end stuff. Game is action-packed. Can't keep your eyes off the action. What a game so far here. So we're back to the action now, yes. On the clock, 48 minutes so far here in this contest. SK Walmers, they're trailing their neighbours here. Hamilton's 20-10. Can they come back in this game? It's action-packed second half here, end-to-end stuff, both sides. Having a go, and you have to say also, both teams throwing everything at this game, throwing the kitchen sink, in fact. Lots of tired bodies, some reserves, some fresh legs are coming on as well. So, pace of the game is definitely gone quicker, the tempo's higher. And well, I can tell you this, the game is going to get loose in this next 20 minutes or so. This is when the most conditioned side will probably win this game. Who will be the fitter side? Who will feel stronger? It's all the questions that need to be answered here now. Right, Kanamaya now, he feeds the ball in. That's a good scrum from SK Walmers now. It's Eli Peters there at the back. He carries, he gets tackled by Edwin Johnson, the captain of Hamilton's. Johnson makes a good tackle. Now he gets out to Amir Hendricks, the number 5. He knows only one way, and that's forward. He gets tackled nicely to ground. Kanamaya goes with a box kick over the top. Who's under it? It's Ethan Isaacs. In fact, yeah, Ethan Isaacs, he kicks it clearly there. Good catch. It's a clear holding on, and they get the turnover there. SK Walmers now. Transitional rugby here now. Counter-attack stuff. Ryan Solomons. Inside, outside. Solomons now gets tackled by JP Lewis, the number 11. Wow, this is exciting. Kanamaya gets it out to Umgolenga. Umgolenga, look at him go. Umgolenga finds some space. Kanamaya, game is opening up nicely here. Gets it out to the winger. And he gets tackled outside. Oh, this game is opening up nicely. SK Walmers, they are opening up Hamilton's here. They just need to keep the ball in hand. keep the ball through the phases because at the moment they're making good ground. Hamilton's forwards looking slightly tired here in the second half. And we're just going to have a timeout break here. Referee Zoe Nodia calling timeout for a couple of injuries there. The number 3, Matthew Koenraad of SK Walmers, just getting some attention there from the physio. Soleja still here. Just hope he's okay. It's another head injury. Hamilton's making a couple of changes. The whole front row change. Taken off Nicholas Rubek, David Martinez. They've done a great job in the scrums this afternoon. Their afternoon is done now. As for the finishers of Hamilton's, can they finish the job for them or can SK Walmers come back? SK Walmers, they're opening it up nicely in the second half. It's that man, Carl Jackson, feeds the line out. This is what Hamilton are known for. They're driving more. Big forwards, charge forward. Now they break away. It's Carl Jackson, the hooker. SK Walmers man on his feet there. But unfortunately, just can't hold his body weight. Now the SK Walmers defense comes up quickly. That's good tackling from the SK Walmers man. It looks like it's Kannemeyer. Now they go with Carl Lamb. Carl Lamb carries. Is that offside from Kannemeyer? Yes, it is. The referee has an arm out for offside there. Unfortunately, Kannemeyer just jumping the gun there. He had it go. He looked at the referee, thought maybe he would get away with it. But it's going to be also now. Zoe Nudia referee calls a timeout. She's going to have a bit of a word with her. Looks like it's the other captain now. Remember, Ramesh Osman's off for the yellow card and the concussion. So it looks like it's Roland van der Heer. He's the captain, number 8. He's taken over. Yeah, so Zoe Nudia just having a word with him, telling him, got to keep your discipline now, SK Walmers. And we're back to the action. Referee Zoe calls the timeout, and that's a brilliant kick there from Hamilton's. Darian Hawk drives his team all the way into the 22 now. Line out in a really golden position on the field here. In the 22, in the green zone. Hamilton's got to make it count now here. For SK Walmers though, they're going to have to defend for their lives. They trail 20-10. Ball goes all the way to the backwards. That's well taken in the air by Edwin Janssen. They go for that. They've been doing this driving more. Look at them go forward here now. Can SK Walmers stop it? Have they stopped it here now? They brought it down to ground. And well, that's great defense there from SK Walmers. They came through the middle. It looks like it's Mafendiana and Golenga. They all went right through. And while the number 16, Carl Jackson, tried to have a word with Notia, but he was stopped by his opposite number there. Ungo Bolenga says he was having nothing of it. Which straight the referee says, no, we're not going to allow this. Chit-chatting to the referee. That was a clean, fair contest there at the mall. And well, SK Walmers, great defense there. Great mall defense, really. They've really defended for their lives there. He's energy sapping stuff now here. Right, Kannemeyer feeds it again now. Labib Kannemeyer, balls on the side. Gets it out to the back, but Scrappy gone backwards. Gets it out now to, looks like Mustafa Williams, who kicks it downfield. Ethan Isaacs gathers cleanly. Look at Ethan Isaacs, he slips a little bit. Now he gets tackled. Gets tackled there by Shamil Fortuin, the number 11. Christoph Smith again. Gerard Ackerman gives it out to JP Lewis. He evades one, then goes to ground. Christoph Smith gives out to Robert Ice, the man with the ball there. Robert Ice, but he gets held up. Now they've got to release him. They do that, so that's good work there. SK Walmers now, the number 20 of Hamilton's, Jono Neetling. He's come on, fresh legs. Jono Neetling gets out to Edward Janssen, goes to the back ball. Gets it out to the big boy, number 18, Albert Bester. He's another reserve player who's come on for Hamilton's. Going to John O'Neitling. Oh, but he gets hammered in midfield there by Mafanyana, the number 17, SK Walmers. Now Mika Cowley comes, one-off runner, but where's his support? Plenty of tired bodies. Dario Knock goes with the inside ball. Edward Janssen. He gets it out to the number 17, Chadwood Robertson. Now SK almost come through. And, well, it's a knock on. It's a knock on. There was great work there. The fans are a bit upset. But great work there from Ngobolenga. Came through the middle. Just knocked the ball on. He had all the rights to the ball. So nothing wrong there by Zoe Nodia. She allowed him to play on. He was on his feet. He came to the middle, but just knocked it on. So good refereeing there. And look at that. Plenty of tired bodies. Plenty of tired bodies now. Is energy sapping stuff. There we have the medics of SK Walmers come on. We see on the far side there Zuleika Silje strapping one of the players' knees there. And also the team doctor here. Also just giving attention to Mgolenga here, who looks like he's a little bit winded. Yeah, plenty of tired bodies there. You can see just getting the stretches from both medics. Strapping, stretches, all part and parcel of the game here. There we go. As I mentioned, Zuleika Silje, the Marties netball physio and SK Walmers physio. She's well known here in the Western Cape, doing a great job there, taping that outer thigh area. Look at that beautiful picture there. We'd like to say thank you again to our cameramen Saeed and Fasih. Both of them have done splendid work here this afternoon here at the Greenpoint track. And the referee, well, Zoe Nodia, she's had a good game so far. A lot of the SK Walmers fans are not happy with her, but I think she's been quite fair, quite decent so far. Nothing wrong with her refereeing. She's been quite fair. And there we have it now. Scrum feed again, Christoph Smith. He's still on the field, the live wire, the explosive, the dynamic number 9 of Hamilton's. Now he feeds the ball in. Christoph Smith is at the back. It's to John O'Neitling, number 20. Christoph Smith now spots the gap. He gets rid of his opposite number, Labib Kannemeyer. And well, it's a penalty for holding on. Penalty for holding on there. The referee just saying, please, players, gotta keep your discipline. No foul language, no chirping. Got the penalty. Just gotta focus on the game, SK Walmers now. Leave the sideline stuff. Focus on the game. And that's a good touch finally from Rayan Solomons. There we have the replay again. Zoe Nodia, man, had all the rights. He was the first man over the ball. Showed daylight, got the jackal, and great penalty for SK Walmers. Here we had that break from Christoph Smith, scrum off, bumped off his opposite number, Labib Kannemeyer, and then he was slightly isolated. And as I mentioned, the man from SK Walmers there was the first guy there, made the tackle, showed daylight, and well, he won the ball cleanly and fairly. So well done there to SK Walmers. Right, Ngobolenga, the hooker, he's still on. He throws, and well, throws to Nazir. In fact, to Koid Isaacs, the number 7. Koid Isaacs comes away with it. Solomons, he gets it out now to Roland van der Heer for the number 8. SK Walmers need quick ball here now. Here they have it now on the front foot. This is better from SK Walmers. Number 4 lying in the way. Robert Ace there, not rolling away, so they will get the penalty here. SK Walmers gets it out to Mafanyana. Mafanyana gets it out. A still play on. Bit of hot potato here now. Moise Daman. Look at Moise Daman go now with a stepping. Damen gets the ball out now. Gets to Shamil Fortuin. But a scrappy player, getting a bit loose from SK Walmers. Just got to keep the attacking shape. Kannemeyer, Solomons throws the long pass. But over the top, and well, they're going to come back for the penalty. Yeah, it was too much indecisiveness and too much loose passing there. SK Walmers just need to keep the attacking shape, keep the basics, not make it too loose, because that's when a possible interception or a possible try will come against them. They need to just keep it tight, stick to the basics, stick to the attacking structure. Don't go out of it. Stick to your structures. And well, that's a good kick from Ryan Solomons. Solomons kicks it out there. There we have the assistant ref on the far side, Mr. Ori. He's been a stalwart referee here in the Western Cape for many, many years. There we have a couple of fresh legs coming on for Hamilton's. It's number 19, Edrich Viljoen. He's coming on. And also number 21, Francis Hesse. So there we have it, number 19, number 21, Francis Hesse, and also Eldrich Viljoen. They're coming on for Hamilton's. SK Walmers now. Ingo Bolenga, important line out. So we did here just says, hang on, we've got a couple of players in the field. Right, so now it's time on again. 60 minutes on the clock here. 20 minutes left in this game at the Greenpoint track. Score still 20-10. SK Walmers need to find a way to come back. Now they start off. That's well taken by Amir Hendricks, the lock. Now they get the driving ball going. Look at them pump the legs going forward. SK Walmers going forward here now. Hendricks driving them. Now it's been brought down to ground. Now Kannemeyer breaks away. Labib Kannemeyer goes over in the corner. Labib Kannemeyer scores the try. Wow, wow, wow. SK Walmers have come alive here. It's game on. Game on here. Labib Kannemeyer spotted the gap from the maul. And, well, you're not going to stop him that close to the line. When he spots something, he's going to score. Fantastic try there from Labib Kannemeyer. There we go, Labib Kannemeyer saw the gap, sniped through it, and went over in the corner for the try. And the fans jumped all over him there. Great try from Labib Kannemeyer. Say 20 minutes, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And yeah, we do apologize for the noise in the background. Lots of passionate fans. The kick to come now from Solomons. What does he do? He's kicked it over. So Solomons kicked it over. We have a ball game on our hands here. 2017. There we have the replay again. Kannemeyer goes over for that try in the corner. 2017. Man, oh man, what a game on our hands here. 2017, that's the bragging rights. Sea Point, Greenpoint Derby, or as we know as the Atlantic Ocean Derby. Who will come out victorious here? We're in the last quarter. 20 minutes to go. Everyone has come alive here at the Greenpoint track. Kicks off now from Hawk. That's well gathered by SK Walmers. Great stuff from them. Now Kannemeyer has it at the base of the ruck. He's going to go for the box kick here, Kannemeyer. Box kick, kicks it nice and deep, Kannemeyer. Who's under it? It's Yazid Karim. Safe as a house, Yazid Karim. Never drops a ball. One of the safest players that Hamiltons have, Yazid Karim. Now he gets it out to the number 17, Albert Bester. He gets tackled backwards. Hamilton's just feeling the pressure a little bit here now. Robert Ace, the big lock, still going, but this time he gets tackled backwards from his opposite number, Amir Hendricks. Great defense there. SK Walmers coming alive. Mafiniana tackles his opposite number as well. Gets out to Carl Lamb. Carl Lamb goes hard, goes straight. He gets tackled. Okay, that's the reserve scrum off now. Hubert Skuman, he's on for fact, it's for Hamilton's, the number 19. I was Idrich Viljoen. Now, Daniel goes to the short pass. Carl Lam kicks it forward. Carl Lam. Now, who's chasing? It's Ethan Isaacs chasing. But it gets gathered by Ramesh Osman, who's back on the field after the yellow card and passing a concussion test. Right, Kannemeyer breaks away now. Lapip Kannemeyer. Game has come alive. It's come loose. First man on his feet there. Turnover for the number 19, Idrich Viljoen. And it's a penalty for holding on. So SK Walmers get the penalty. Holding on. Yo. Maar kop is serieus. It's getting intense here, bro. It's getting intense. It's getting alive. Oh, we can feel the tension here in the commentary box. Everyone is on their feet here. This game has really come alive. What a game of rugby is so far, and it's not done. It's not done. 2017, 15 minutes remaining. Ngolenga, oh, that's an important turnover. Pomoto got up in the line out. Now it's Carl Jackson, the reserve hooker Carl Jackson. He runs hard, Kannemeyer goes to the ball. Ball still goes to ground now. Gets it out to number 21, Francois S. That's a knock on from Hamilton's. SK almost have it here. Mafeniana, there he goes, number 17, Mafeniana. He carries. And everyone is just going at it. Lots of tired bodies. Players are not holding back here. De sound off, dan erop, de sound off. Stop de sound off. Man, oh man, it's tension here upstairs in the commentary box. We have cameramen, Saeed and Fasih. They even having a go at each other here. They enjoying the action here. What a game it's been here at the Greenpoint track. 66 minutes on the clock. What a game it's been here. The fans are on their feet. The home fans, they want SK Walmers to win this game. But Hamilton's, well, the neighbours, they want to win this game and have the bragging rights for the area. Now it's Kannemeyer. He feeds it in. This is better from SK Walmers. Look at them go. Penalty coming up now. Advantage from the referee. Oh, and the ball just bounces up, and it's going to be a penalty now for SK Walmers. Lots of tired bodies for Hamilton's now. Conditioning is coming into this game. What do SK Walmers do here now? Does he go for touch? Yes, he does. I think it's a little bit too far for him. Yeah, that's a penalty, and it's gone now into touch there. Ngubalenga, he's had a great game, the hooker. Ngubalenga throws now, goes to the middle. The forward is well taken in the air there. Now they're maul it here. SK Walmers. The fans shouting, they are moeg, they are tired. Hamilton's forwards are on the ropes here now. They're on the ropes here. Is it a penalty or what? No, it's not. Kannemeyer has it now. He gets it out to the number 22, Sauda Riftin. Now, Solomons goes with the cross kick. Plenty of numbers there. Oh, and the option, got to ask yourself, is that the right option? Should have just kept the ball in hand. And the fans are on their feet here. Fans are, oh, they can't hold their excitement now anymore. Plenty of debate, plenty of deliberation here. Right, so we're back to the action now. There we have the penalty for Zoe Nadia. She's called a penalty. What do SK almost decide here now? They're going to go for poles. They're going to go for poles here. It's going to be 20 all if he kicks us over. Now, Pip Canamere going to the referee and asking him, how much time is there still? Looks like it's about 10 minutes remaining in this game. This is an important kick now to tie up the scores. 2017. Look at the crowd at the back there. They are excited. The fans are here at the Greenpoint track. As I mentioned, they've come alive in the second half. SK Walmers have found their step and a silence now for this kick. Solomons. Oh, and he misses an absolute sitter. Solomons, pressure, 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 pressure. Oh my word. Missed an absolute sitter in front of the pole, Solomons. And well, that horn, SK Walmers. Well, that horn, SK Walmers. That was an absolute sitter. And well, the fans are absolutely disgusted here. They can't believe he's just missed that. But anyway, players got to go on. Players got to go on. There's still 10 minutes. Darian Hawk to restart now. Now Roland van der Heever, the number 8, he gets it. Van der Heever gets it out now to, he's attacking. Fullback there, gets it out, inside ball to Osman. Osman! Osman gets it to Solomons. Slight knock on. No, it's a knock on. It's a knock on there. So Hamilton survived that one again. There we have the replay. Look at that ball, inside ball of Solomons to Osman, the captain. Broke the first tackle and then looked like a slight early tackle there. Maybe if you didn't see that from Ethan Isaacs, but nonetheless, it's a knock on. So Hamiltons, they come away with that one. And for SK Walmers, they keep applying the pressure. Eventually, the wall's going to have to break. 10 minutes remaining in this game. It's all about fitness and condition. Who can finish the strongest here? Scrum feet now. Hamiltons get out to Gerard Ackerman. And it's a knock on. So SK Walmers are going to have the scrum here. Look at the people jumping up in the background. They are so excited here. Look at Ramiz Osman, the captain, cheering up all his forwards. Hamiltons look rattled here. They look absolutely rattled in this game. The second half has belonged to SK Walmers. I have to say that Hamiltons were in control of this game in the first half. The second half, SK Walmers, as I mentioned, they came alive. They've had more ball, more position. Right, this is an important scrum now in the context of this game. The clock says 72 minutes, 8 minutes remaining. 8 minutes remaining in this contest. We're in the last quarter of this game. Now Canamere feeds it. Canamere. That's a good scrum of SK Walmers. Canamere gets it out now to Ryan Solomons. Solomons gets it out to Osman. And Osman scores a try under the poles. Ramiz Osman, the captain. What a try. What an angle run. Look at the fans. Jump on him. Ramiz Osman, captain. Fantastic. Wow, wow, wow. What a try there from Ramiz Osman. That was an absolutely outstanding try there from Osman. Look at the replay. Started all from the scrum. Canamere got the ball in. Got it out to his halfback partner. Solomons gave a flat ball, and look at that angle he ran. Osman ran onto that ball with full speed, and this time Solomons kicks it over. So score now 24-20. 24-20 to SK Walmers. They take the lead for the first time in this game. And And it's 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining in this game. Can Hamilton steal it here at the end? That's well taken by Amir Hendricks. He's had an absolutely outstanding game, the lock. Now Kaname just calling his forwards, trying to consult proceedings. Getting the forwards carried up by SK Walmers. They got to keep cool heads here now, not doing anything silly. Kaname setting up the box kick. Box kick by Kaname. Who takes it? It's Yazid Karim. Safe as a house. But man on his feet there, so SK almost come away with it. Plenty of numbers down the left here. Solomons, he kicks it. Who's chasing us? Muiz Daman. Muiz Daman. Still in play. Still in play. No, in fact, it's not. So, SK Walmers getting the bounce of the balls here. Yo, I'm gonna get the water taxi over. Look at the fans. The fireworks in the background have come alive. The pink fireworks. SK almost feel they have this victory now. 24-20. Hindi ko ito the crowd. Sila. Alright, syukuran. Asal ni va? Ay, man, kota lah. Syukuran. Ay, sudah kill je sih. Yo. Sudah official. Right, we're back in the action. Last 5 minutes of this game. Ball goes to the front. Hendricks wins that. Now a wraparound move to number 8, Roland van der Heever. Kannemeyer has it now. Lapid Kannemeyer. Gets out to Amir Hendricks. He's been one of the players. If there's been a player of the man of the match, it has to be Hendricks. He's Mafaniana. Mafaniana, he carries now to Kannemeyer. Kannemeyer gets it out to the number 18 here now for SK Walmers. They are now a couple of meters short now. Change the direction from Solomons. He goes straight into the forwards. Was that the right option? Everyone in the back there looking excited. They want to finish this game, and that's a good tackle from Hamilton's. Gerard Ackerman. Kannemeyer gets it out now to his prop forward. Can they finish here? Can they round off here? Roland van der Heever. He gets driven backwards. Kannemeyer again. He gets it out the forward. Is he over? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And well, that's a try. That should be the ball game for SK Walmers. The crowd going absolutely bonkers and ballistic. Look at them. They are so delighted. Man, oh man, this place is gone loud. Oh, what a try there. And the try there was scored by Eli Peters. Look at that. Over, and the crowd went absolutely nuts there. Man, oh man. 29-20. That should be the ball game. And that's been kicked off. Kicked over now. 31-20. Yeah, I think that should be the ball game. 31-20. There we go. Look at the replay. Eli Peters carried and under the poles for 5 points. The kick was successful as well. So score now is 31-20. Oh, it's a penalty, man, played in the air. Oh, Hamiltons, they'll be kicking themselves. Second half, it's just gone pear-shaped for them. SK Walmers have they've pulled this game out of the hat in the second half. What a performance in the second half. First half, they were flat, dead buried, but second half, they've come alive here.
What about a derby, man? What about it? Hamilton's all the way.
Right, last couple of moments in this game now. About 2 minutes remaining on the clock. The home team, SK Walmers, they are going to have the bragging rights here. It's the Greenpoint, C-Point derby. They are definitely going to win this game. That's a great catch. That man, Koit Solomons, taking again the air. Had a great game so far here. Kannemeyer gets it out now to the backs. Kannemeyer again, quick ball required. He gets it out now to Solomons. Solomons goes with a kick through. And, well, that's going to be a penalty with a card. Gerard Ackerman tackles the player without the ball. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Gerard Ackerman surely can't do that. Can't tackle the player without the ball. He's learned his lesson now. This is a certain. That has to be the ball game with a yellow card. 2 tries to score. And they're going to take the safe option. Go for poles here. Solomons has just got to take his time here now. Mustn't do anything silly. We saw that penalty earlier. The pressure told on him. He missed the absolute sitter. Now, he's got a kick. That's dead straight. But it's on about the 10-meter line. So, just got to take his time here and make sure. There, the lights have come on here at the Greenpoint track. The lights have come on. It's getting dark here in Greenpoint. Solomons, silence in the air. Can Solomons kick this over? Yes, he can! Solomons has kicked it over! What a kick from the young man. Solomons. Ryan Solomons has kicked it over, the former Sax boy. Former Sax boy, Ryan Solomons, and also the grandson of the famous Fahmi, Fluffy Solomons. 34-20. I don't think Hamiltons will be able to come back from this now. 2 converted tries to draw it up. Here we have a couple of substitutes for Yard Domingo on, number 16. Ramesh Osman, the captain. Captain fantastic today, Ramesh Osman takes that one. Now they go with the box kick. It's Yazid Karim, safe as a house. He's been there, one solid player for Hamiltons. Now they get to Robert Ace. He runs hard, but he's isolated. Now they get along to Carl Jackson, the reserve hooker. He gets bundled to the ground. A bit of a high tackle there, so there's going to be a penalty from this. Roland van der Heever just went slightly high there. How's the number 17, Albert Bester? He carries, in fact, number 18, Albert Bester. If you're going to go back for the penalty, was slightly high there. So now they play quick. Francis Hesse. Now they're going to have a big fight here now. It's a bit of a handbags here now. That was a tackle there off the ball, but I think the player tapped in go from Hamiltons. That's the reason why they tackled him.
Hij tapt in go, met je dat praat. Wat zo.
Now referee Zoino, they're just going to get things under control here. So she's just giving it a warning there to both sides pushing, and it's going to be a penalty for Hamiltons. Hamilton's chasing the game now, 34-20. They need to score here, tap and go. That's the only way. Right, Darian Hawk, he taps and goes. Gets it out to the number 19 there, Eldrich Viljoen. Viljoen gets it out to Mika Cowley. Mika Cowley gets it out now. Gets it out to Bowoto, who gets tackled. Oh, he's a mark man in midfield there. 2 men tackle him. Referee says you got to release him. So they're going to have another opportunity here. Tapping go here from, looks like it's Neertling. Chano Neertling. Great tackle from Fayad Domingo. Bishop's boy there, tackling him. Comes again for Hamilton's. This time it's Carl Jackson, the number 16. Hamilton still in this fight here. They're not giving up. Now they get to Bowoto. Bowoto again carries. He's been one of the big ball carriers for Hamilton's, but he's been marked here in the second half. Carl Lamb again. Carries. Referee says, please release him. Kane comes again now to the big boys. This time it's number 17. Chadwick Robertson. He gets quick ball here now. Chano Lietling. He's been really instrumental, and that's the penalty. That's the penalty. That should be the ball game for SK Walmers. Penalty there. Looks like it's Eli Peters there who gets the turnover. Has a couple of words to his opposite number. And that's going to be the end of the game. In fact, now having a bit of scuffle here.
Away from the fight, Saeed. Thank you, away from the fight.
So there we have a red card given to the Hamilton's player, the number 19, Aldik Viljoen, and that's the end of the game. So SK Walmers come out victorious here. 34-20, what a victory for SK Walmers. They came back all the way from behind. They were leading. They were unfortunately 20 points to 10 down at halftime, and they've turned around this game. And while they've won this game 34-20, what a second half from SK Walmers. And from myself, Mubin Mohammed, our cameraman Fasih and Saeed, we'd like to say thank you very much for joining us here on Cape Town TV. JP Nodia and Francois, they will take us to the end. And from myself, Mubin, we say thank you for joining us. And till next time, goodbye.